Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking our potential. Winston Churchill, and Churchill would know. Remember that commencement address he gave? Never, never, never give up. I believe that's it. I think he stood up, said that, and sat down. Great words. And again, this reflects the same thing. Continuous effort. All we ask each and every day, 10 to 15 minutes. If you'll just do it, you will get there. You don't have to worry about how long it takes. Why? Because once you master the markets, you've got it. So stick with it, my friends. What do we see going on today? Everything up but Bitcoin. Now, as we look at these markets, we can see back in time when this market rotated over just as we were foretold, going from red to green. And of course, we started following it with our trend lines. We watched the volume. We went up with it as it went up. It went sideways and then started up again. But it looks like it's never going to come down. At some point it has to, but it just keeps on keeping on. It's a little bit scary, my friends, that it just keeps doing this. Why? Well, all sorts of people tell you all sorts of things, but when you just keep printing a lot of money back by nothing, things that have value tend to get more expensive just by way of the inflation of the money. Like blowing up a balloon, it gets bigger because you put more air into it. So again, that's sort of maybe what we're seeing here. But regardless, we're following that wave, aren't we? We are cautious. We are watching. We look at the 2-day chart. We can see above the weekly trend line. Same here on the half day. Just looking beautiful, folks. Continuing to ride that wave up 0.80%. We go to the NASDAQ 100 as represented by Q. The Qs, the cubes, whatever you want to call it, up 1.26%. Again, same thing. Above on the 2-day chart and the half-day chart. This is the weekly trend line that's transmitted onto all three charts. Again, beautiful, going our way, keeps going our way. What about bonds? Bonds are up 1.12% for the day. We see where they bottomed on Monday and then started moving up Tuesday and Wednesday. They haven't penetrated the trend line yet. We got a green spinning top here. First day of the latest 2-day candle. It's a Wednesday. We'll see what happens on Thursday. We still have a red down candle. So again, curious, what are bonds going to do? Well, we'll know soon. Gold, however, bingo. It's telling us it is pushed through the 2-day, on the 2-day chart, pushed through the weekly trend line. Back on Friday, pushed up and through the down trend line. So we're rotating over on gold. Now, if we try to go ahead and start showing this on the 2-day chart, you see what it does? It gives us a vertical there. That doesn't do a darn thing for us. So what are we going to do? We're going to stay here and we're just going to reflect that it's down. Doesn't mean that you have to jump in just yet. Well, we're not to even Thursday yet, just turned green. We'll see if things keep on going. Where might it stop? Well, we've seen gold stop before twice, right around that mark. We called it yesterday, the 190 something mark, $190 something. It's right now closed for the day, 180, 188. So again, got a little ways to range for you. If again, this continues, put a little bit of money in that practice trading account, a little practice money, we would call it, virtual dollars. But again, it's worth practicing. So if you're interested in gold, pay attention. We do see a rotation over right now. Now look, as we go back in time, do we see a fake out? There's one. Here's a very short 2 weeks up, but then a nice ride down to make up for that. And then this one here, then another little ride down, but then this nice tear up, then a nice short ride down, and then boom, jumping up on that last move. And again, we'll see what this one will do. It's just a green spinning top right now. Let's look at where we are on Bitcoin. Bitcoin down for the day. As we look at it, we see it continuing to just put in dojis on that 2-day chart, don't we? Hasn't penetrated the weekly trend line yet, just sitting there. Half day did penetrate it at the end of the day. Now again, we want more than a pop-up and then just sliding sideways before rolling down again. That's no chart I'll trade. And again, until Bitcoin starts giving us some kind of chart that we can follow, we'll just continue to take a look at it here, not jumping in just to get hammered. That is where we are as we end the day on Wednesday, go into Thursday. Still 2 days left of this trading week. Hope you are paying attention, putting in all the practice trades you can. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth World Headquarters.